Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, back with more FTL Advanced Edition Hard Mode, and I promise, even though this ship looks stacked, we are on hard difficulty. And today we are flying the Key, not a Buffy the Vampire Slayer reference at all, but we are trying to possibly unlock things. I'm actually pretty close to the crew achievement for the Kestrel. I'd love to actually unlock the Kestrel Type B if at all possible. I just need a Slug or Linnaeus crew member to make that happen. I also have an amazing layout. This is enough to win the game probably. Notice that I don't have any augmentations. I'm also two systems away from getting the system achievement, although to be honest with you, and I'll look at the achievements one more time here, tough little ship is probably too much scrap investment for me just to intentionally put my health down. Full arsenal, 8 systems and 3 subsystems. I start with 3 subsystems, so just having 8 systems. I mean, drone control would be useful. Cloaking would be fantastic if I can afford it with the scrap. Hacking would be good too, so I just need to get 2 of those 4, or 2 of those 3. And then the United Federation, which is 6 unique aliens, and there's no longer a Sector 5 requirement. There's now a, or maybe I'm thinking of the Federation achievement that has do a bunch of events by there. But here's our crew. Poor Swamps, the doorman. We'll see how that goes. I'll try not to kick him off the ship. But right now we are in the Zoltan homeworlds. And as of this recording, the Zoltan quest is bugged. So if I get the event, I may not get the unlock. But we're going to try. We're going to go for this quest marker first. Zoltan sectors, I really don't like them just because the Zoltan shields get pretty annoying. But here we go. Zoltan cruiser. Unfortunately, NG escort takes you as an attacker and retaliates. They refuse all hails. Alright, so this is new. We're being attacked by the NG. And they have a glaive beam, which is a little scary, especially with the ion weapon there. So let's play a game called, I have not actually had a chance to use mind control yet. And mind control is fully powered. And what I'm going to do is wait until it's time to fire, and then I'm going to mind control man in their pilot here. And the hotkey for mind control is M, intuitively enough. Let's go ahead and get the ion stunner started on the shields. And let's go ahead and mind control you. So now these mind controlled, we'll see if that decreases their dodge. Let's see if we can take out their weapons. That'd be fantastic if I could. There we go. Oh, actually shot down their defense drone. That is nice. I've noticed in this update that drones are very squishy. So that tends to help just a little bit. It seems like they have the Metabot dispersal active. But I did manage to fire on a bunch of them. My mind control is no longer... Well, it's still under cooldown, but I did actually kill the guy who was mind-controlled, so maybe a little counterintuitive there, but... Ion Stunner still auto-firing. Actually, wow, I actually somehow got the Defense 2 drone to be fried a little bit. I guess the Ion Stunner actually hit the drone. That's really nice interaction, and those are new little details that are really good in this game. So, see the Ion Stunner making a huge difference. Those 2 shields are no match. So the ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial cache of useful scrap material. So there's a store there. I don't know what am I really going to need from the store other than subsystems. So maybe we'll hop down to this quest marker, go back to the store, maybe play in the Nebula. By the time this is all said and done. Now to get the Zoltan ship, you're actually looking for an unmarked sector, but I don't have long-range scanners, so it doesn't matter. You pick up the latest broadcast from a rupturing Zoltan freighter. The Mantis, they're here, please. And port bow shot. That's a big-ass laser. So, let's see if we can take down their systems. We are about to get boarded. I'm not going to mind control a boarder, as fun as that is. Well, they are in my weapon system. So, yes, I will. Let me let them transport in first. Okay, so instead of fighting, he's just running to the oxygen. That's kind of a joke. That's not what I wanted to happen. So we'll go ahead and just pull you all off weapons. Turn off the O2 and go this way. Alright, so I don't know what just happened there. Did my mind control just die? I don't really know. I feel like the mind control should have lasted a little longer, but they're in different rooms now, so that counts for something. Anyway, shots are about to be fired on my ship. Can probably just go ahead and put 1 power back here, since I want to be able to dodge. And let's fire a burst laser 2. Okay, 1 shot, and that was enough to take down the missile launcher. That's good. My oxygen's probably about to eat it as a system, which is not good. So let's see if we can flush you guys out. That'd be good. Alright, so having to think this through just a little bit. They're in the engine room now. So I can't really shut down all these doors. Yeah, they are going to eat it. Now remember, hard mode, the doors are nerfed just a little bit, so I can't always break my way through this like maybe I'd like, but I think I should be okay here. And yes, I am micromanaging the doors, maybe more than necessary, but I do want to be able to have my crew be okay here. So we'll get this down and out. Flak should be up in time for me to devastate things with the burst laser. There we go. So half my ship is depressurized. So let's close all the doors and put the O2 back on. So we may try some mind control games here again in just a second. And probably it's going to be... So I get some air back in the system here. Probably going to be on their pilot this time. So I'm a little disappointed with how mind control does for deterring opponents, but I can see the value of it for this. So now that their pilot is going insane in the membrane, let's see if that's enough. There we go. Their weapon systems are all down. They are no longer a threat. Let's get Zolty McZoltanson back on the weapon systems. Or is it? No, it's Mobvig, whatever, that I want on the weapons. That's right. Because we have our Zoltan mana battery strategy here. Is that... Okay, now that's interesting. I guess the mind control shut down because the Zoltan automatically powered it and then unpowered it. That's a significant weakness that I'm going to have to learn to deal with. Because that's those Zoltans, you can't always control how they power things, and for some reason my doors are not doing what they're supposed to. Probably because my doors just got invaded. So let's see if we can attract them over here, like so. We don't need our shield guy in here. There we go. They're about to die. So that won't take much longer. Oh no, please don't kill my former captain. Swamps don't eat it. He's not gonna eat it. So one more flak shot should do it. And I took 1 system damage from getting meleeed by these guys, but what can you do? 34 scrap, and not much else. So doors are damaged, and I can't really close the doors because the doors are damaged, so let's fix that. Yay! Fixing systems is fun. So I don't want to return my crew here. So that's a little annoying that I can't walk the Zoltan through there while having mind control active, but it's important to learn those things. So everybody back here, let's get you off system because his weapon experience is a little less than his, so we'll keep it like this. I know that's the reverse of what I had it before, but alright. Now we're here, 70 scrap. Distress beacon, store, quest. I think we're going to hit distress, quest, here, store. So let's find out. I don't really need to hit both stores. Alright, so you find a source of distress, call a small research station, small laboratory with the fire out of control. Fortunately, we have a rock crew member. Yay! And you've never seen something large as move so fast, and the fire is gone. And, oh! Oh, the run just keeps on giving. That is a weapon pre-igniter. Holy crap. Okay, so 2 flat guns, weapon pre-igniter. Is there anything else I really need at this point? Probably I'm going to get a jump somewhere that's going to obliterate me at some stage, but for now I can just say, you know what, there is an ambush at the distress beacon. It's a trap. Yeah, I'll show you a trap here. And let's go ahead and mind control the pilot. We're not moving anybody out of here this time. There we go. That's one way to devastate their systems here. Oh my god, a weapon pre-igniter on this. I promise I'm playing hard. I promise. I promise. Okay, so now their systems are on fire, and their pilot's actually about to get killed by the anti-personnel drone. That's pretty nice. So as long as my mind control here is active, there's not a timer on it. Leveling up increases speed and other stuff, but... Let's see. Alright, so the ship appears to be trying to run away. Well, it's not going to be running away without much of a crew right here, so... yeah, this is going pretty well. And because of the Ion Stunner, you're starting to see the Wombo combo I talked about before. With everybody being stunned here, it's really going to disrupt their repairs. So let's see here. They're offering surrender. That is a terrible surrender offer. I'm not going to accept it. Especially when I'm about to utterly obliterate them. So yeah, what's the point of surrender? I don't get much better, but at least I get some fuel. So 148 scrap. I should be able to make it to the store in time too, so that's nice. Okay, so what do we got? Another in danger. Federation scum, we've waited a long time for this. How cute. That is a lot of weapons. Fortunately for me, I have a weapon pre-igniter, and I have mind control! Let's see how this goes. That's funny. That's so funny. I'm sorry. I have to laugh at it just a little bit. Okay, they just transported onto me somewhere. That's a good room to transport on, actually. Especially if I can take out their missiles. Let's go ahead and do this. In fact, you know what? I'm not even concerned. If that's just the one human, I'm not even going to worry about depression. I'm just going to put my Mantis in here. Alright, so got to get their systems down one more time. Should be able to do it. Okay, shields hurting just a little bit, but their weapons are gone entirely. Alright, so their crew's dead. That's good. I'll heal up after the fight. Might as well put my... he's not a repair mantis, but might as well give what little assist I can with the repairs here. So just a beam weapon left. Let's take out this. And the cockpit at the appropriate time. Okay, they're trying to leave. You're in my mind control room like an idiot. Okay, their ship's gonna die here in just a second. Okay, don't really want to depower my Ion Stunner all of a sudden, but I don't really need it now, so we'll do like this. And that way he'll auto-heal. We're speeding up the process. And they're not going to get out in time. That's a terrible surrender offer again because it's low scrap. Jump imminent my ass. And that was a really fast jump signature too. I'll take the extra scrap as these guys are dead. Anybody else need healing? Poor Roper always seems to need healing. But the enemy seems to prioritize attacking my shields, so that'll do that. Pretty good. Return to stations. Not enough power for systems because we get all that stuff. So 181 scrap. If there's cloaking at this store, that would be fantastic. Hacking would be fantastic, especially with 22 drones. Clone bay and hacking. Sweet. Alright, so page 2. Scrap recovery arm. I don't really need that right now. Let's see here. Now, I do have some options. Let me double check and see what sector we're in. We're in Sector 5. We are in Sector 5. I could buy a clone bay, and that'll prevent a lot of kind of death, dying, and other things. But it's probably smarter for me. First off, I can probably get a backup battery and be pretty safe, but I'm definitely getting hacking. And it may be better from here for me to invest in my ship. As nice as the backup battery is, that's a good power boost. That can be a real lifesaver, especially with as power hungry as the ship is. But I just have so many upgrades I need to make, so maybe I will go for the ship, get one. And I really need to... I'm probably going to... Yeah, let's upgrade the doors. I want to upgrade my oxygen before the end of the game here, but we'll get a few power systems here. And yeah, that'll do it. I really think it's probably prudent for me just to put in a little bit for repairs. I don't have anything to sell, but yeah. Did I actually upgrade my engines? Because I meant to. Weird. Okay, well, I'll upgrade my engines next time. Because I really thought I upgraded my engines. I thought I clicked that. Maybe I did. Maybe my engines are in that sad of a state. But we're here now. Engine upgrade next, followed by weapon upgrade, which will be multiple flat guns with a pre-igniter. Blah! Scary, scary, scary. And look, a Zoltan ship! Their final moments implore you not to get involved. It's too late. The attacker's already upon you. Now, unfortunately, this probably means that they're going to get one shot off. Oh, super shields block mind control. I bet they won't for long. Here we go. And this is why I like hacking. I don't think I've actually had hacking in any of the playthroughs that I've had while playing, but here we go. You see that gigantic missile? And the hack hotkey is in. You see that burst laser? Very scary. I like getting level 2 hacking. It's really useful for the flagship too. No, you're not going to fire that. Especially since my flat gun and burst laser are going to be beasting on that area hard. Now you may say it's a waste of a hack to try and shut down these systems, and unfortunately I'm not actually getting down the missile. I may not get it down before it actually fires. That'd be bad. Okay, all the dodging. Oh, 3 damage and it's on fire. Okay, well, you know what? Let's send you jokers in here to put that fire out. That's unfortunate that's 3 damage, and actually the crew might kill each other first. That would be lovely. Let's see here. 1, and let's just kill the crew. There's only 2 people on this ship. And that would mean, haha, there are no more life signs. You stripped the ship of useful materials, 37 scrap. So let's go ahead and upgrade the engines one more time. Probably am going to be needing that power pretty soon. Then we can get for 75 scrap. Pretty good shape, just want to avoid more missiles like that. And I'm going to avoid the Nebula sectors a little bit just because I'm really hoping for the Zoltan unlock quest, but if I don't get it, I don't get it. It doesn't always show up. No, there we go. A friendly programmer gives you schematics for a drone, and we get a defense drone. Yay! Alright, so if we go here, up here, should be able to make it. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get the Zoltan ship. Oh well. Oh wait, there we go. So participate in their study. Yay, we get 19 more scrap. And while we're here, we might as well actually, I don't know, heal our damaged crew. Haven't I learned my lesson yet on that? Alright, so no Zoltan unlock, unfortunately. But I think we'll be okay. We have plenty of stuff. I like the extra doors because hard is actually hard in terms of that. Only 6 fuel though, and ion storm. This could get bad. Alright, so you see 2 pirate ships lurking in the nebula here. They remain unaware of your presence. Yet your scanners at least identify the cargo. One's carrying fuel supplies, the other ammunition. Let's get the ammunition. And we're going towards a missile boat. That's a little unfortunate. My scanners aren't going to work on this anyway, and they do have a transporter. So, how do I want to do this? I guess the flak and burst laser is going to be enough, but we're going to... Let's see here, because if I ion stun these things, I really want to hack their weapon system. So we'll do that first. Let's go flak. And fire... And where are they boarding? Okay, missiles down, that's what I wanted. They're in the very back of the ship. That's amazing. That's amazingly lucky. Alright, so let's get this down. We don't really need that anymore. So we can up this just a little bit. Because as soon as they're in here, they're going to go for the engines, and it's going to be good for me. I may as well actually not mess too much with the other systems. Actually, only one of them boarded. That's curious. Okay, there's the other one. There's no escape for them now. And they only have a one-shot laser, which missed. Which is pretty nice. So did they already transport off, or did they transport on? I don't even know. And they're actually trying to get to the med bay, and they're not going to be able to, so that's cute. And they're trying to power the FTL, and it's actually back online. Okay, so somebody's still on my ship somewhere. I guess they're in the oxygen, maybe? I don't know. It's hack for fun. Maybe I should have hacked their cockpit. They're dead regardless. They have no shields. They have a Zoltan trying to repair. I guess I don't have any intruders anymore, so we'll do that. And one flat gun for great justice. Pretty good. And only scanning ammunition crates can be scavenged for the wreck before the iron storm clears. You have to jump away. So not too much there, unfortunately. But my ship did very well. So let's see. If we go to the distress beacon, I should be able to hit that just fine. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, there is going to be no Zoltan unlock because that's never a distress beacon. Let's see, is this a trap? It's a trap. It's always a trap. Alright. Let's see here. What systems do we want? We can power all the systems. That is a chain ion and a one-shot or two-shot heavy laser. Well, I know what we're going to do, and unfortunately it doesn't involve the ion stunner because it wasn't online to pre-ignite. Let's hack... It's probably better to hack their weapons. Even though it's not going to get as much value here. They only have 2 shields, though. And I have 3. Let's hack their shields. Alright. And let's mind control their poor Mantis pilot. Yay! It's like all these decisions I have to make as I start up here. Too good. And they send the Slug on. Hey, will you defect and join my crew, please? Chain ion's gone. The poor Engie's gonna eat it because you never want to do that. There. And I really need to level up my hacking so I can take out multiple shields here, because a 4-second hack is very different than a 10-second hack, to be sure. So this Mantis is just beasting right now. And we're going to take out their clone bay because I'm a dick. There we go. 5 fuel, 6, and 20 scrap. I actually need the fuel, so I will accept that surrender. And actually, I didn't put my crew back. I guess that's pretty fortuitous for that. So let's see. Distress beacon, and what's the exit have for me? I'm floating on 58 scrap right now. May upgrade my weapon systems if it comes to that. And we're in a nebula, just in the very quiet exit. So rock-controlled or slug-controlled nebula. Not too much of a choice here, because these nebulas means I'm going to get in more fights. So we'll do that. My ship is very powerful, and going into nebulas can make it even more better. And plus, there's a store, and I bet that store has a slug. So we're gonna try over here, down here. So let's see, for our ship, we have a defense drone to sell. I'm gonna hold off on upgrades. I want to see what this first fight looks like. I thought I got 5 fuel. I guess I've used that much fuel already. Okay, a slug ship, a rogue you suspect approaches. He sees your Federation. He thinks it's better sneak attack and fires everything he has. Well, that's cute. Now, unfortunately, I can't mind control very well here, but... And I really should hack the weapons. Because we have the ion stunner, and we have the flat gun. Okay, so fire there. Or, oh, wow, things are on fire already. Hack for fun! That's how we do that one. So these guys, you shouldn't have fucked with me, is what we're saying here, right? Right, I think so. And unfortunately, mind control is not going to be happening here. They are no longer a threat. Do I let them live? You know what? I think I will let them live. And they give me 24 scrap. Because usually if you let them live, they give you more fuel. That's not always the case. In fact, that might not be the case at all. But let's see. If I can get a slug crew member, I'm going to get an achievement. Yay! Do they sell? No, they don't. Alright, so a bunch of stuff I don't need, and explosive replicator's good, reconstructive teleport is fun, scrap recovery arm. You know what? What sector? Am I in sector 6? Just sector 6. The scrap recovery arm should be good if I can sell it later. But... because it's 10% more scrap, probably not good enough compared to just upgrading my ship. Because what I really need to do right now is upgrade my ship. So there's no adjacent store. Let's just get full repair, because why not? Yeah, I mean, scrap recovery arm is usually very good early, but by about sector 5 or sector 6, you start to question whether you're going to get... if you're going to get enough encounters to make it worth your time. So, one more power there. Let's do double flat guns. I want to see that in action with the pre-igniter. And in worst case scenario, just switch back to the stunner. So let's go down here. Oh, I should have bought fuel. Oh well. So let's see here. You look at a Nebula. Looks recently seen 2 ships exchange fire with mutually assured destructive results. Wreckage drift by. It's hard to determine who the combatants were without closer investigation. Let's investigate. And you're unable to detect anything of interest. Alright, so Let's hope that not getting fuel doesn't come back to bite me, but I did full repair, so that's something. No, since there's no match for the Slug's telepathic abilities, a ship you never see even opens fire from the start. Once again, this is all assuming they have weapon pre-igniters. And let's see here. I'm going to be able to take this out. See, that's the fun part, is that I have a weapon pre-igniter, so I can do all kinds of cute things here. Let's fire both flaks. That's so much shrapnel. Let's just fire the lasers. Wow, that's really disappointing. You all are like the best dodging things ever this week. Okay, so... Please, please kill it. There we go. Before the beams get to do anything useful, right? There we go. So multi-flak is fun. Look at all the mutually assured destruction. Unfortunately... There we go. So now their ship's on fire, and they're pretty much screwed. 2 flaks, better than 1. Let's let them live. Maybe they'll give me more fuel. Yeah, more fuel. Take us and let us be. You're you're about to die anyway. Okay. So we are just going to keep jumping and seeing how many slug encounters we can get because I want to amass as much scrap as possible. That's my goal. You sensors are no match. Here comes more telepathic slugs. That is not a very threatening ship. That halberd beam and single laser are probably not going to make it through. Let's hack their shields. We'll double flag. Let's just take this out. And hacking commences right about now. I don't even have rhyme or reason anymore. Do I want to let them live? I'm not going to accept surrender. I don't really know if it's going to be worthwhile for me to do this or not do this, but looks like I can take out most of their crew. It's like overkill at all this point. So ship explodes and we get 42 scraps, so that's good. More fuel is good too. So I'll go up here because this could be a store. Actually, it's probably not a store because I would have seen it by now. But 9 fuel. Doing decently, trying to amass more scrap. I think I am going to go for max weapons right now. Nope, there's a store. So we're going to be farming scrap as much as possible for that store. Maybe we'll get cloaking, because cloaking would put me over the top here. So slug vessel encounters obviously made a big score to take a test of new armaments. They have cloaking, whatevs. And I am going to hack their weapon system, because that looks like the most dangerous, especially with all those shields here. Okay, so that's down. It's just the glaive beam now. That's good. And you know what? I guess I could, for fun, just mind control. Oh wait, you can't mind control slugs. Never mind. Patch notes are fun. Can't you read? Alright, so let's go ahead and take that down. And that wasn't a very strong fire here, but here we go. They're trying really hard to get their weapon systems back up, and I'm just not going to let them. Oh, but they did cloak just in the nick of time. Alright, so glaive beam, tickle. Because it has to get through 3 shields, and it couldn't, so that's a start. Let's see if we can time this a little better. There we go. Weapon systems are now down and on fire, which is a plus. Let's hack for fun and profit. Once again, they're timing their cloaks really well. Maybe I should have hacked their cloaking. I'm not going to accept surrender. Pretty sure the no surrender is more scrap, and I can actually see their weapon systems are dead and on fire. So that's a plus. See what we do here. And you're dead! That didn't take too long. So 42 scrap, 1 more fuel. And like I said, we're going to hit as many encounters as we can before the store. It's going to be at least 2 more jumps. Said I want another subsystem. Oh wait, you spot a rebel ship. Prepare to chase them, and we can't maintain lock because we don't have upgraded scanners. Disappointing. That's actually the first fight that I've missed this run. Okay, so they're trying to hack me, they're trying to burn you out, and I'm going to remote counter hack them, which does disable my hacking system, which is a little annoying, but you know what, I think I'm going to be okay. Especially since I have all of these goodies. Their heavy ion's gone. Alright. And yeah, what are we doing here? Just got big things firing. Oh, good timing on your cloaking. Always the damn cloaking. I should really figure that out. So 3 laser shots, 2 missed, so we're not getting fire beamed right now. So that's a nice thing about the hacking system, is that it'll actually let you counteract that other stuff. So cockpit's down, so they can't dodge. Yeah, we'll actually flak the cloaking. Yeah, there's the flak cannons are just so good. Yes, they're unreliable aim, but it's just so devastating, especially when you have this is 9 laser shots. Even though they missed a whole bunch here, because their aim when the little pips go off the hull, you actually don't get any damage. That's the one downside. So I'm just going to go for the actual kill shot here, because those should all hit. Yep. Such a satisfying percussion sound too. So 59 scrap. Alright. We're going to have to go to the store now. So I think we'll hit the store and call this a video. Just go ahead and see what the store has to offer. And they have an ion bomb, which is a maze balls. They have cloaking, and they have a slug. Now that's unfortunate, because cloaking would be really good. Slug would get me the achievement. But I can't buy both. Let's see here. It's going for one achievement or the other at this point. I think it's going to have to be cloaking. As much as I'd love to have a slug crew member just to round that out. How many more times on hard am I going to have a ship layout this good? So let's buy cloaking. This is your ship's final slot. Yes, there we go. Is that the achievement? Yes, full arsenal. And there's still a chance that I'll get another slug, maybe the next sector. Stealth weapons. Oh, Jesus. This game's just giving me so much today. And we have 20 scrap left. Do I need fuel? We're in Sector 6, so let's buy 2 fuel. Reason I do that is because I want to get as many jumps as possible in the next sector. And I probably have one more jump before the exit gets overtaken. My ship's probably strong enough to where I can take on the anybody that tries to get me. But here we go. So Rebel advanced ship comes by near a small Rebel space station without censoring. So attempt to stealthily access the space station. Try to hack the station to prevent alert. Or I can just kill it. Let's attempt to stealthily do it. And what do we get? It's abandoned, so we just missed out on some scrap. That's annoying. With that event, I usually do like to kill things. But here we go. Continue. And let's see. We can upgrade our reactor for those things. Yes, I will. I know that that's some drone parts and stuff, but a reactor upgrade is running me 30 scrap now, so that's actually really nice that happened, because that means I can run 2 of these 3 things now. I can run actually all 3 of these things. And in the next episode, because we are going to go ahead and jump to the next sector since I jumped ahead here, my first 90 scrap is going towards weapon systems. And then from there, it's going to be a matter of, do I want to get engines or do I want to get shields? I do have cloaking now, so shields may be a better option here, but we are going to go ahead and jump to the next sector, which is also a slug-controlled nebula, which means, guess what's still on the table? I can still possibly get an achievement. Yay! That means I could unlock the Kestrel B, which could be good. But we're going to go ahead and stop the video here. This is Way to Fail with more FTL faster than light. I promise it's hard mode. Hope you enjoy it. See you next time.